I told you guys last time, I do watch my analytics like a hawk, and I noticed 96% of my audience are the homies, and that's great, but I'm trying to bump up those lady numbers. Ladies need football news too, so I'm pulling out the big guns. This is the homie. And so you subscribe yet? So what if I put these on real fast, huh? No? Okay. And yes, Don Mafia, you ended up reading that title correctly. Today, our worst nightmare for the remaining 31 teams in the NFL may be coming true. Julio Jones has expressed interest in playing for the New England Patriots. And also, Justin Herbert, after coming off of a Rookie of the Year performance in 2020, is he in deep shit? We're going to be covering all of that in today's episode of the Don Mafia Report. Yo ho, Don Mafia. Welcome to yet another edition of the Don Mafia Report. You did read that title correctly. I probably told you that for the second time already, but I'm just really trying to gas up your reading comprehension here. We have a couple of topics that we're going to discuss today, including the Julio Jones situation and then the Justin Herbert situation. Before I dive into both of those topics, I do want to go on ahead and just give out a couple of announcements. Number one, I am giving away either a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. In order to enter, all you need to do is be a subscriber to this YouTube channel, screenshot proof of it, and then DM it to me over at Instagram at RealDanMitchell, and follow me on Instagram as well, because that is where I will exclusively be announcing the winner. I'm announcing the winner on July 2nd, so hurry up, pause this video, and enter that contest if you want a chance of getting a next-gen console. Number two, I started the Discord server. It is absolutely lit. A lot of Bills fans, Dolphins fans, random NFL fans here and there. And it also gives you the opportunity of being able to call in during my live shows. So I highly recommend going on ahead and signing up for that Discord as well. Last but not least, so many of you ask me, Dan, how can I support your channel? Well, let me tell you what, the best way to do it is simply by smashing the out of that like button. But if you ever want to go the extra mile, Patreon is the way to do that. And you can find that link in my description. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said in the last NFL video that I did, this is just serving as a reminder, the Atlanta Falcons, for some reason, are looking for a trade, and they're looking about sending Julio Jones off to, at the very least, give them some type of cap relief. Now, rumors, future projections of where the star receiver was going to land have been completely dominating the media since the announcement was essentially made. But yesterday, we ended up getting the tweet that we did not want to see, and that was the fact that Julio Jones allegedly has expressed interest of going to the New England Patriots and working with Cam Newton. Now, I'm not sure if Julio Jones is just basing his preference off of the 2015 Cam Newton and he just never watched him play football again after that, but apparently that's exactly where he wants to be. This is definitely interesting, especially when you look at the Patriots from a financial standpoint. They still have plenty of money, surprisingly, especially after the offseason that they have had, specifically within free agency. How the hell would they even be able to afford Julio Jones? I'm pretty sure his cap hit would be close to $15.2 million at this point. But apparently, right according to CBS Sports in this article, they're saying that the Patriots would easily be able to fit in his guaranteed money salary with just making a couple of restructures and a release. Now, if Julio Jones were to go to the New England Patriots, don't get me wrong, that's going to be a massive upgrade, especially compared to their wide receiver core in 2020. But especially after they signed Kendrick Bourne and then Nelson Aguilar, who finally learned how to catch a football, if you throw in Julio Jones in there, the only thing the New England Patriots are missing now is a quarterback. So really interested to see what's going on there. Do me a favor, leave a comment. Do you think that Julio Jones is going to end up as a Patriot? Let me know. Next up, the Justin Herbert situation. Now, while I was doing research for this video and trying to figure out what type of stories I did want to cover today, this article really caught my eye. I'm going to go ahead and link this in the description too, in case you wanted to read it yourself. But essentially, this article sort of started off saying by the biggest Achilles heel when it comes down to young quarterbacks is not providing continuity. Right? And I mean, say that you've been watching my videos for a long time, especially from the Bills perspective, you've always heard me preach continuity. I never liked the head coaching or coaching staff carousel because especially once you're considering a young quarterback moving into the league, going into his second, third year. It's very important for them to be able to establish a relationship with not only the play caller, but the coaching staff in general. Mix it up, especially during such a temperamental time in their career. It's going to be interesting. And now the majority of you are probably like, yeah, Dan, I mean, what teams don't do that? Well, let me tell you what. Only 4 of the 14 teams that drafted a quarterback in the first and second round between 2018 and 2020 still have the exact same play caller and exact same coaching staff. Those names include Josh Allen, Kyle Murray, Joe Burrow, and Jordan Love. Everybody else has gone through an entire carousel. Now, to Justin Herbert specifically, don't get me wrong. I understand that Anthony Lynn wasn't getting it done for the Chargers. Do I think that he was fired a bit too soon? Yes. I would have to say so. But you're taking a quarterback who legitimately just got off of his rookie offensive player of the year, and you're switching it up already? Brandon Staley has a lot to prove going into 2021. Not only that he is going to be a formidable head coach and be a guy that can get things done, but he's also going to be the guy that you look back on and say, did he help Justin Herbert thrive, or did he royally up his career? Now, I'm very interested to see what's going on in LA, to see if Staley can sort of break the curse and make sure that Herbert is enough of an athlete to be able to continue his progression, or if this is going to completely ruin and sidetrack his career. Really want to hear your thoughts on that as well, Don Mafia. Don Mafia, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another edition of the Don Mafia Report. I will see you tomorrow. And before I let you go, always remember, let's go Buffalo.